Yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to Alcester, South Dakota. This is Dave Moore, Scott Connor. We are here for Canistota Hawks versus the Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Good evening, Scott. How are you tonight?
Doing good, doing good.
We got girls action to begin with here. The Canistota Hawks come in at 1-7. They had their first win last night against Garrettson, beating them 42-32. The Cubs are coming off a rough outing on Tuesday, a game we just as soon forget, losing 57-19 to Avon.
What game on Tuesday? See, we've
forgotten about it. Yeah,
that's good.
I'm sorry. I went to bed early.
Yeah, we're just. I think that's the best thing for the Cubs to do is have a couple practices and get back after it tonight versus a team on paper they should match up well with.
They do. Canistota comes in at 1-7. They are. They were winless before the break and finally got their first win of the season last night. They've got an older team. They've got 4 seniors on their roster, and not sure how many of them are starting. We'll find out in a minute when the starting lineups are announced. But you're like you said, it should be a good matchup between these two squads. Neither team has had a winning season since the 13-14 school year, and in that time, the Cubs have not beaten Canistota since 2016.
Not a real common opponent for us. We just kind of added Canistota, I think, last year and maybe just kind of a handful of times. So they're up north in the Corn Belt League, but should be a good matchup tonight. We're going to turn it over to our starting lineups and our PA announcer, and we'll have play-by-play right after this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's varsity doubleheader between the visiting Hawks of Canistota and your hometown Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Let's meet the starters for the visiting Hawks. 5'6" freshman number 2, Rue Atchison. 5'9" senior number 3, Ellie Becker. 5'9" senior number 5, Emma Sandman. 5'9" senior number 14, Allison Lieber. And 5'6" sophomore number 21, Gabby Eichmann. Hawks are coached by head coach Tyler Shoemaker, assisted by J.C. Richardson. Now the starting lineup for your hometown Alcester-Hudson Cubs. 5'7" junior number 1, Emily Winquist. 5'8" junior number 3, Emma Sober. 5'10" junior number 11, Ayana Schissel. 5'9" senior number 21, Delta Pies. And 5'8" junior number 34, Summer Carlson. Cubs are coached by head coach Nate Solberg, assisted by Mr. Joe Miller. Now, if you please stand if you're able, face the flag as our national anthem is being sung tonight by Alcester-Hudson student Emmy Connor. here, we emphasize sportsmanship at Alcester-Hudson. So remember, let the players play the game, let the coaches coach, let the officials official, and nothing but positive vibes coming from the crowd. Hot fans, are you ready? Cub fans, are you ready? Let's get ready to play some basketball.
Well, we're ready for girls action between the 1-7 Hawks and the 3-2 Cubs. We got Shizzle out there for the Cubs.
I think for the Cubs, what they want to do is they want to get out and score early. They only had 3 points in the first half on Tuesday night. So
we did better so far there. There's a foul there against Carlson. At least it's a fast start to tonight's game.
Yep.
One thing we noticed was there wasn't a ton of urgency, at least in the first half. In the second half, they came out a little harder, but by then the game was pretty much out of reach. Three-pointer there from Sandman, no good. Winquist sends that over the rim. Rebounded by Allison Lieber. Gets it to Sandman, who drives the lane, and no foul. Carlson just got her hand on that. Good job under the bucket to block that layup. It's out to Eichmann for three, and that sails through the uprights and to the back wall, where the Cubs will inbound. 7:17 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Cubs.
yeah, Canistota played last night at home versus Garrettson. Turns right around and plays tonight. Cubs kind of have the same situation tomorrow. They actually play an afternoon game up in Chester. So
Sandman gets the ball away there. Hustles after it, but unable to catch up. Officials would confer. Plain or pepperoni. Now they're going to ask for help.
yeah,
They might be going vegetarian on this one.
they might have to phone in a friend. Now they got it. Now they got it. There we go.
All right.
Final answer? Okay, we're good.
Final answer, and everyone moves to the left side of the court.
A couple exciting JV actions. I know both boys and girls, the boys went to overtime. Don't remember the final on that one. And the girls had a close one they lost here in the previous game after being ahead most of the game.
Another one from Sandman there. It's off the iron and out. Solberg brings it up, hits the corner to Winquist, back to Solberg. She puts it up from the corner for three.
Winquist gets the Cubs early, going from beyond the arc. Nice shot, but a little failure in defense there as the Hawks, Atchison with the open layup. So Cubs will have to get back on transition.
Rue Atchison hustled that along there. I got a feeling this is going to be this isn't going to be the pitcher's duel we saw last week.
Yeah, I think the Cubs definitely their strength is when they push the ball up court in transition and look for steals and breakaway opportunities. As Skylar Hongslow checks into the game, 8th grader for the Cubs.
We had 3 8th graders at one time out there the other night. And Coach Solberg likes to rotate them in. He likes their tenacity. There's a steal from Emma Solberg. Looks under the hoop for Skylar Honslow, but she's unable to bring it in. That ball was first tipped on the way to her.
Cubs are going to go to the press, something they've been successful with this year.
Yeah, there was no press the other night. And
it's like they got the trap here. I don't know.
Lieber and Sandman finally get it across the timeline with about a half second to spare.
Yeah, it was close. It was close.
Eichmann looking for help. Finds it. Sandman gets it.
Pies with good defense on the baseline there, or on the out-of-bounds line.
Good job by Ellie Becker to just keep a hold of the ball. 10 on the shot clock for Canistota. Underneath for Lieber, who is fouled on her way up.
Number 23, Elsie Boville's in the game as well. It looks like that foul is going to be on Solberg. I thought she was straight up. Maybe that foul would be on Boville from behind, but it looks like it's going to be on Solberg, her first.
I think the two Solbergs over there thought she was straight up as well.
Yep.
Well, that ball just about broke rain, but it went through.
Yep. We had a free throw the other night. I've never seen a free throw. One of the Avon players had a high arching free throw actually nullified because it hit the support cables. I've seen three-pointers of that, but I've never seen a kind of a rainbow like that free throw shot. So unfortunate for him, it went in, but it didn't count because it was off the support cables. Nice
Lieber.
shot, nice pass to Hounslow inside. Cubs will take that.
We'll take that. I thought that was Elsie Boville, was it not? That put that up in? Oh, well.
You're correct.
Am I correct?
I'm usually not
I
right.
got one.
There you go.
Better to be lucky than good,
Correct.
Scott.
Maybe Skylar made the pass.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, she was in there somewhere.
Yeah. I'm usually wrong, so
Ball
don't worry about
tipped
that.
off Becker's hand. Oh, she gets that underneath the Lieber again, and
That was a tough shot
jumper for two. Really good job going up there.
by Allison Lieber. She's a senior, 5'9" senior. It's a nice floater for Solberg.
Okay, now that was one that did not go the other night.
No.
As much as they tried it, Solberg loves that 10-footer from
Yeah.
inside the lane.
Yeah.
That time it fell.
Yeah. She's got 4 points already tonight.
Rue Atchison moving it around the key to now back out to Sandman. She floats it in for Atchison, who kisses it off the glass for two.
Atchison heating up a little bit from the inside. Cubs will have to put a body on her. She's had 4 straight two straight field goals for the Hawks.
9-7 Cubs. Just about halfway through the quarter. That for three sails over the rim, no good. Skylar Hounslow with her first three-point attempt of the night.
Solberg almost with a steal there.
Sandman's going to step out. Now Eichmann sets the offense.
Good interior defense by the Cubs there.
Yeah, really good job.
On that pick and roll. The scrum is possession arrow to the Cubs. Carlson set to check back in. Going to give Delta Pies a break.
Boville trapped in the corner. She gives that one away to Becker, who brings it up the court for Canistota. And she tries to take it all the way in, but touched by nobody. Elsie Boville wanted to make a heroic stand, but fortunately let it slide. And Winquist will bring it up for the Cubs. 9-7 Cubs, 3 1/4 left in quarter number one. Hounslow around to Solberg. Into the corner to Winquist, who's trying to drive it in. She gets her own rebound. And
padding her rebound stats there. Nice play by Winquist. Never give up on your shot.
I must have been touched by Canistota because I did not see that ball hit glass or iron.
Well, I think, I don't know.
They didn't call her for a travel. I'm assuming they know what they're doing.
Yeah. I'll take it. 2
We'll
points
take
is 2
it.
points.
Right. Let's just not bring it up. Ellie Becker tries to drive. Boy, they've had some strong drives so far this game. That one doesn't fall, and Solberg sends that over everyone.
Just a bit strong on that one.
That's right. 11-7 Cubs. Canistota looking for help. Finally gets it. Rue Atchison comes back for the ball. Now Eichmann is trapped, gets it across the timeline. Atchison just about rolled that in accidentally. Becker with a little more purpose, but that doesn't fall. Hounslow go. Puts it right into Lieber's hands. Now we might want to slow down a little bit. We're kind of hurrying. Into the corner for Sandman for three and a chance for a 4-point play.
Falling down backwards into the bleacher. It's a pretty nice play by Sandman.
Yes. That's her first made three.
Watch that replay again here. Let's see if we can get it. We're going to have a timeout, but watch that three-point attempt. See if we got that on Cubs instant replay from Sandman. Nope, we don't have it. To talk to our executive producer guys. We'll be back after this timeout. 11-10 your score. Cubs up by 1.
Thank you. We're back in Alcester, 11-10 Cubs in the lead. Sandman here with a chance for a 4-point play. After that foul from Carlson, that's her second in the game.
Hawks have been hanging with the Cubs here.
And we're tied. All right, yes, they've been hanging with us. The Cubs let them come all the way back. Cubs love to move it around the horn like that. Solberg sees nothing there, and unfortunately, there's a turnover. Sandman with a really good.
The Hawks are running and gunning on the Cubs right now.
Really good drive, getting that pass behind her and laying it up. Now Solberg tries to force it in, goes beyond the rim, no good.
Yep.
Tried to pull that back in front of the glass. Another three-pointer. That one from Lieber.
She's got 6 already.
Her first 3 of the night. Oh. And like I said a minute ago, we might need to slow it down a little bit.
It's 2 fouls on Solberg. Chisel and Lexi Miller checking into the game for the first time.
All right. Solberg's going to, she's taking a breather.
So, yeah, Cubs are not, they're trying to up tempo on offense and having trouble getting back on defense.
Yep, that underneath to Rue Atchison.
That was a good move.
Step
but
right, step left.
Yeah, she almost broke her own ankles on that one.
Yeah, she did.
Almost flew out of her shoe.
Just got underneath the rim there. Delta Pies with her first attempt of the night. She's going to get 2 from the line. That's the first time we've called her number tonight.
Yep.
After the since the opening tip.
Well, I think I forgot last night these college football playoff games are on weird nights. I didn't watch any of it last night.
You didn't stay up for that last night?
I forgot about it, and I knew there's no way I was going to stay awake. Those things go run so long. And
you mean the 5-hour college football game?
Yeah, I think what time does the one start tonight? I think
6:30. No, we don't want to tell people that. We want them to stay right here.
Yes, that's right.
Indiana and Oregon are tonight, but you don't want to see that.
No.
No. Besides, it'll still be on at 10 o'clock when you turn over there.
Yeah, that's the best time to watch it, too. So Cubs get the ball back on a turnover here. They're just like that. They're down by 5.
Yeah, I watched the
kind of surprising here. See if Cubs can't fight their way back in this.
I swore I was over college football, couldn't care less, but I did watch the fourth quarter last night. Another steal by Sandman. This time she pulls up, lets the team catch up to her. There's the first foul on Honslow.
It could be the most exciting team in the world, and it's just, I know Kansas State, my college football team, plays a couple games where they have this 9 o'clock start time, and as much as I like watching that, I just can't do 9 o'clock. That's just not how I'm wired. I probably should record it and watch it at 5 in the morning when I'm awake, but as you get older, the less you get as intense, I suppose.
Well, yes, I have come to enjoy just looking at the scores in the next morning.
So Hawks playing really well this quarter. 6-point lead on the Cubs.
There's Sandman's first miss from the free throw line. She's 3 for 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. See Lexi Miller in, and that pass from Winquist didn't make it to her.
But Miller hustled to the ball. That's one thing that Lexi Miller brings. She kind of causes chaos on the court, I suppose. That's what one of her family members said when she gets in there. She's one of those chaos players, sort of like Jackson Meyer is on the boys' side. Just kind of gets in there and just has to just never gives up on a play, never gives up on the ball. Always looks to get a hand in or be in the middle of the action.
Well, we need that tenacity, don't we?
Yep, we do.
Now Becker pulls up. Nobody on her, but she didn't take the shot.
No, maybe they're holding for a shot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they might be. 15 to play. Shot clock is off. So Atchison lost the handle there, but I don't agree.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Maybe she got her with the body a little bit, but
there's no maybe about it, Scott. I could see it from here.
We got the best view up here.
We
right?
have the best view.
Yeah.
Shizzle with her first foul.
The best glasses, the best
That's
eyesight,
right.
the best basketball
Let's
knowledge.
face it.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Jersey Spicer misses the first of 2. Makes the second. Give Canistota a 7-point lead. Winquist has got to hurry. Just a second on the clock, and that finds nothing. Well, at the end of quarter number 1, the Hawks roar all the way back, have a 7-point lead. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Alcester. Dave Moore with Scott Connor for girls varsity action. Canistota Hawks coming in at 1-6, hold a 7-point or 1-7, holding a 7-point lead on the Cubs. Hanslow up at the top of the arc. Now Pye's looking for help. Atchison fought her real hard for it, and possession arrow goes to Canistota again.
Yeah, you gotta hold that ball up high, and you gotta go strong into the basket. Any hesitation, and these girls will be on. It'll be a jump ball situation.
Right, which is good fight. Eichmann now looking for help. Pies steps in front of Sandman to get that. Now Winquist under the hoop.
A little bit.
Unable to complete it. Oh, really good job there. Hanslow staying with it. She's still in the corner, puts up a 3 off the back of the rim.
Cubs with all kinds of chances there.
Bovell misses, and now they're...
I think they're going to call a foul on Cubs, even though Bovell was fighting for it. Is that going to be
Called
on?
that on Boval.
Yeah. Felt like she was almost wrestled to the ground by the Hawk player with possession. But anyway.
Cubs now 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
Sandman hitting the wood hard there. Went in with intensity. Now it's back out to Eichmann, who's looking for help, but not sure why the Cubs didn't attack her when she pulled that ball up.
Man,
unfortunately,
the Hawks have just been dead on from downtown tonight, and that's just really 10 points now for
Sandman.
Sandman, yeah, she's hit from threes, and now Cubs find themselves down 10.
2 for 4 beyond the arc. Hanslow in charge of the offense now. Winquist in the corner.
Pies puts
Pies
up
and finally rattles in.
Storm up, rattled around. 2 points for the Cubs.
We just got to start scoring again. Over here to Becker. Fans wanted to walk. Saying Canistota player, looks like AHHS hit that last. Give the Cubs the ball just about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Cubs down 8. Cubs will be in action again on Tuesday night. They'll be at Viborg Hurley. Our next broadcast will be next Friday against the Flandreau Indian School.
Yeah. Cubs actually are in action tomorrow at Chester.
Oh, that's right. I missed that entirely.
Afternoon game.
12:45 at Chester tomorrow.
Yeah, kind of an early afternoon game, so they'll have to turn right around and rest up and get on the bus early. But a lot of time left in this one.
That one's taken away by Atchison, who's been all over the ball tonight. And Pies can only foul her as she drives.
That was a good foul. You almost got the block on that one, but she had a step on Pies. And
that ball barely got above the rim, but just enough. Everybody's got their own style.
Yep. My style was just basically missing most of my free throws. I never.
Well, missing any shot. For me, it was missing any shot at all. Hawks now 6 for 10 from the line. They already have 10 free throws to the Cubs, 2. Hanslow setting up at the free throw line. Step, around. Solberg's back in for the Cubs. Her jumper, no good. There's another underclassman, number 32, with the rebound for the Hawks. Lieber gets help from Becker. This one does not go. Or no, it's Sandman. Now Becker has it. And travel before the shot there by Abigail Jensen. Mr. Connor is efforting these underclassmen.
Yeah, they brought some, Canistota brought a couple players. The coach said one of their players wasn't available on the varsity rosters, and they brought some JV players up for varsity. I don't know if it's a recent thing, but the varsity roster is not updated, so we got to kind of go to the JV roster.
Canistota for a reach in there.
First foul for the Hawks this quarter.
Got Rue Atchison, who has been tenacious on the ball tonight. Solberg gets help from Winquist, who gets trapped in the corner again. Pulls up, gets it to Hanslow from the free throw line, no good.
Carlson from the free throw line.
Carlson from the free throw line. Jensen with the rebound for the Hawks. Oh, Sandman called for the offensive foul, pushing Emily Winquist to the floor.
Like the emphatic charge sign by the ref.
That
He was really into it.
Yes. I do love the offensive foul signal. Refs really get into that one.
They do. They do.
Yeah, it seems like they live for that moment. Bovell in the corner gets it way out to Winquist. I've noticed better passing tonight from the Cubs. Let's hope I don't jinx that. Underneath to Bovell, who sails it over the rim. Rebound to Lieber. Takes her time. It's everybody set up. Abigail Jensen gets it over to Becker. That was
so
no
Cubs
good.
have had some opportunities.
Solberg forward to Winquist and one.
The pass, the delivery, the finish. Solberg to Winquist, working
Really
for the
good
Cubs
job
tonight.
there.
And the N1, a bonus
And
at the end. The trifecta. And we'll go to timeout after that.
Yes, 22-15, Cubs from the line after this.
Yep, Cubs breathing a little life here. And we're back here, 22-15. Here's your score. Cubs trying to crawl back in here into this game.
Cubs trying to. Winquist with a great drive there. Leading to this opportunity for a three-point play, and she nails it.
So now a two-possession game, so see if the Cubs can't clamp down on defense. Their half-court defense has been a little better than the transition defense.
22-16, Canistota up
And there we
by
go. That's what the Cubs do best.
Solberg
Reaching
pulls
for
it
the
away,
steal.
and
they're going to call offensive foul.
Solberg for a foul. That'll be her third.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Let's look at that one here on the replay. Nope, I'm not going to get it. Sorry, folks.
Not going to get it, but Solberg heads to the bench again already with three fouls.
Three fouls. So,
which I appreciate the tenacity.
yeah, you got to go hard to the basket.
What we did not see the other night was a ferocity before the second half.
And I tell you
Ellie
what.
Becker stepped on the line there before she put that up, but it still gives her two.
Yeah.
So weak pass from Hanslow to Carlson there is just about goes the Hawks' way. Remember that crisp passing I was mentioning a minute ago?
Yep.
Seems to have faded. We've got to get back to that sharpness. Winquist around with Lexi Miller. Took her eyes off the ball and sees that taken away by Sandman, who's out to Becker. Around the horn to Sandman again, who's called for a travel. Took 2 steps before she put that ball on the floor. 2:51 to play in the first half. Cubs down 8. Oh, just about taken away again.
Ooh, they're going to call that out of bounds. I guess it was already out of bounds when the Canistota player went.
Yeah, it ends
went
up as
for
a turnover anyways. But
Yep.
Canistota is reading those passes. Cubs are going to have to adjust on that.
Canistota showing no ill effects of playing back-to-back games on back-to-back
they're
nights.
pretty crisp. Now,
And,
Lieber sails that.
I'll give them credit. Their win last night versus Garrettson in A school. They went up a class and beat Garrettson at home.
And Carlson finds help in Winquist, but now she's stuck. Pies, one step around and one.
Nice play by.
Good drive there by Delta Pies. See if we can pull this within 5 now. That's the second foul on Allison Lieber of the Hawks. That one hits.
The Cubs breathing life again. I don't think they've ever really been out of this. Just need a.
Nope, we got just a.
And now,
just a basketball game.
Winquist for
Winquist
3.
with time.
Ball loose. Cubs running for it. That should be a
Winquist
foul on
does
number
a
5.
Great job.
Winquist gets leveled. Bodies flying all over the place here like it's bumper cars.
Well, you called that one. That is against Ellie Sandman, her
Yeah.
second of the night.
Yeah. She was. That's 5 fouls, so that should be shooting 2. Yep.
We're gonna go
So
to the
Cubs will
line
get a
here.
break there.
Yeah, this time it's the Hawks that fall into foul trouble. High school basketball, there is no single bonus. Fouls operate from quarter to quarter. You get 5 1/4, and it sends the other team to the line for 2. Winquist pulls the Cubs within 3. She
There you
is
go.
3 for 3 from
See
the
if
line.
that gets the Cubs fired up to clamp down on defense. Here with just under 148, 147 left to go.
Sandman looks
before
outside
halftime.
to Becker, who floats it up, but
Good defense
into
by the
arms
Cubs. A
of
little bit of
Hanslow,
trap
who
here.
has
She's
a
in
lot of
trouble.
trouble.
Yep.
Oop. All right. Oh, dear. There we go. Okay. Slow down, everyone.
It's going to stay here,
That ball
so Cubs
was-
get a break.
Tipped away by Haley McGregor. Going to stay Cubs ball. Now, I'm curious why the shot clock is still at 35.
I do not know.
I'm not going to say anything.
Ooh. Again, Miller almost loses it on a steal, but she never gives up on the play. Gets her hand in there and gets the jump ball call. Possession arrow to the Cubs. Got to like that tenacity.
Hanslow gets it out to the top of the arc. Back out to Hanslow. No good. Hawks bring it up the floor.
Yep, transition has been their bread and butter this game. And
It has.
nice defense by Pies underneath.
Really good job going straight up for that.
Pies says, not in my house. Here comes the Cubs.
Winquist thinks about it outside. Now she underhands it off the glass. Cubs within 1.
A little whoop, whoop, whoop by
That
Winquist,
was,
and Cubs down by 1.
Yep.
And they get
That
the
is
offensive
number 3 on
foul,
Sandman.
and Winquist draws the charge.
That was one of the easier ones I've seen.
Yep.
Yeah, she just
Great play by Winquist on both ends of the court.
put her arm out to knock
And
it
now we got
down.
a timeout. Just like that. Cubs down by 1. We'll be back.
Hawks 24, Cubs 23.
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to all the sponsors you see flashing on the screen during our timeouts. If you're interested in sponsoring Cubs live stream, call the school. They'll get all the information for you. We'd love to have your business's graphic or information displayed on Cubs live stream. Cubs with the ball, down by 1.
Just about a few tenths of a second between the shot clock and the game clock, so the Hawks can really run this out if they want. Well, it bounces off of Jensen right back to Becker. Now Lieber has that pass stolen away.
Hogslow bags her own groceries, gets the steal, and goes up for the layup. Cubs with the lead by 1. Timeout, Canistota.
You almost pulled that off.
Apparently that's not a timeout, but the Cubs.
But I love the bags her own groceries.
Yeah.
She's been waiting for that one.
Carlson with a nice turnaround, just like that. Cubs up by 3.
And that's how the half will end. Great
Cubs.
finish there by the Cubs.
Cubs in a flurry. Down by double digits that quarter. Now they lead by 3. We're going to halftime. We'll be back after this.
back with a minute to go before the second half. The Cubs roared back to take a 3-point lead at the end of the first half. Emily Winquist leads all scorers with 12 points. On the Canistota side, Emma Sandman has 10. But an issue for each of the, for a starter on each side. Emma Solberg has 3 fouls on the Cubs side and saw limited action in the second quarter. And Emma Sandman has 3 as well.
Yep, but she's got 10 points, leading scorer for the Hawks.
Yep. Like I said, the Cubs came roaring back there in the second quarter to take a 3-point lead. Women's college basketball this weekend. All games are tomorrow or Sunday. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, number 21 USC is at Minnesota. 4 o'clock, number 14 Iowa is at Indiana. 6 o'clock, UCLA is at number 25 Nebraska. And then on Sunday, West Virginia is at number 11 Iowa State. And I'm glad you're here and watching us and not watching Oregon and Indiana.
Could be watching both, maybe.
You could be watching both if you got it, if you're good with the remote. Indiana is leading 14-7 near the end of the first quarter. 3-point attempt there by Eichmann is no good, and Winquist brings it up the floor for the Cubs.
Nice play by Pies.
Nice play there, Pies.
She muscles her way to the basket.
Strong underneath. She has been all night.
Yep. Pies, an all-state softball player. Not going to mess with her underneath the basket. So all of a sudden,
unable to connect with that.
All of a sudden, Canistota gone cold a little bit. Cubs need to take advantage and build this lead up a little bit.
And Solberg back in, gets it to the corner to Winquist. She likes that shot. Around the rim and out. Rue Atchison with the rebound. On forward to Sandman, who draws the foul. 29-24, Cubs have the lead in the early minutes of the second half. It's Delta Pi's second foul. Put Sandman to the line for 2. She's 3 for 4 from the line. And now 4 for 5. Good job. Emma Sandman does a good job of drawing fouls there, and she's 5 for 6 from the line.
She's a good shooter for the Hawks.
Yep, now within 3. Sandman has 12 points. Underneath for Pies, who this time finds Solberg, who, left-handed and in. Really good job there by Emma Solberg.
Nice fight on the inside of late of the Cubs.
That left-handed shot is something I could not even think about playing basketball. I can't shoot left-handed. I can't dribble.
I can't shoot left-handed. I can't shoot right-handed.
But besides that, I'm excellent. Yeah.
I never played on an organized basketball
team.
Didn't you? No, and you could obviously tell if you ever played basketball with me. It's not pretty.
I did for my 9th grade year.
Nice drive. So short.
Nice. Rolls around.
Cubs crashing the boards. Jump ball will go to the Cubs. So good job on the offensive boards for the Cubs.
Eichmann, the sophomore for the Hawks, getting some more playing time. And also Ayana Shizzle, who hasn't gotten a whole lot of playing time. Both holding on to that ball. Now Solberg's got to get it in. Gets it all the way back to Winquist, who's got to get it before the half-court line. And a blocking foul on Allison Lieber.
That's 3 fouls on Lieber. So
I played my 9th grade year. I never even made the stat sheet. Not a foul, not an attempted shot. Solberg for 3. Off the back of the rim.
Nice
but
play by
Winquist, really good job. But then
He was kind of falling out of bounds and had to get rid of it. Cubs really picking up the defensive pressure there.
Oh, my. Allison Lieber doesn't put enough underneath that one. Cubs bring it up the court again with a 5-point lead. Carlson again from the free throw line, this time connects.
Nice shot by Carlson.
Not her first attempt at that place tonight, but
it's usually her spot, what I've seen in the early games.
It's the
right
first
there
one
from the
to
free
fall.
throw line.
Atchison gets that one to Decker. Oh, who gets it outside. Good job by Becker pushing that ball, rolling that ball out to Eichmann, but her shot won't fall.
And number 12, Haley McGregor checks in the game for the Hawks. Haley, a 5'10 sophomore, brings some height in the game for the Hawks.
Solberg floats it in for Pies, who again tries her luck under the basket. Unable to push past the defenders, and that one's off the rim and out. Sandman and Becker.
Both teams playing at a little slower pace here this half.
Atchison, has that ball knocked down, and she is called for a travel. The ball never left her hand.
Yep.
Good defense by Solberg, and a turnover for the Hawks.
You cannot do that.
You cannot do that. But Solberg forced that by keeping that ball in her hands.
Jensen and Spicer in for the Hawks.
Yep, those underclassmen getting some playing time for Canistota. Cubs with a 7-point lead. Solberg in the entire third quarter, even with those 3 fouls. And
Pies has really been battling tonight underneath.
She has. She's taken charge.
Yep, she's usually had 2 defenders on her, and she's battled well.
Taking charge under the basket.
Beauville Hongslow in for the Cubs.
Yeah, getting a smaller, quicker lineup in there right now. And
pass just outside the reach of Solberg.
Oh. A blocking foul called against the Cubs. That is against Hanslow. I was afraid that was against Solberg, so that's against Hanslow. That's only her second.
Second team foul in the Cubs this quarter.
Yep. And Becker with a wide open 3. And she does not miss on that. Her first shot, or first attempt and first make from behind the arc tonight.
And just like that, the Hawks pull it in 4 and get the quick turnover on the Cubs. And get the ball back.
This is where we have trouble with playing with a lead and getting all panicky, and that one is going to be off the front of the rim. Sandman now 2 for 5 from beyond the arc.
It's Winquist from just inside the 3-point line, short.
Now we're back and forth.
Pies went up to try that swat that one away, but they're going to call over the bat, or they're going to call. So it's going to be on the. Oh, they're going to say underneath. There was no shot on that. It was on the rebound.
Okay.
It'll be
Yeah,
Pies.
Jersey Spicer not afraid to put the ball in the air, is she?
Pies' third foul, and Lexi Miller steps in for the Cubs.
Yep, get that lineup even smaller, and hopefully the Cubs will be able to hold this lead with a smaller, younger lineup in there. Winquist, I think that was a distraction. Oh!
Yeah, she gets pushed underneath.
She was pushed really hard. I'm not thrilled about that foul.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Winquist, driving for that one. That's going to be Abigail Jensen's first foul. Put Winquist to the line for 2. And that's off the front of the rim. Her first miss from the line tonight.
Carlson checks back in for the Cubs, giving Winquist a rest.
Cubs 5 for 8 from the line. Hawks 8 for 12. That one is tipped away by Hanslow.
And battle for it. It's going to end up Canistota ball.
Yeah, Hanslow did a really good job of chasing after that ball.
Yeah.
Just about got the steal because the Hawks were going to let it roll out of bounds, and Hanslow tried to deny it. Lexi Miller, as you said before, has a habit of mixing it up. They're going to try something different. Lieber gets it into Sandman, who's got time and space for a jumper, but that one is off the side of the rim, no good. Lexi Miller with the rebound, and she is knocked down from behind.
Yeah. The ball was going all over the place, but she stepped with it and draws the foul.
Foul called on Haley McGregor there. We got Summer Carlson back in there for the Cubs. Three-pointer from Hanslow. That's no good. Lexi Miller fights for the rebound and gets the jump ball.
Yep. Possession unfortunately goes to Canistota, but it'll flip right back.
Skylar Hanslow 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Got to hit at some point. Just keep putting shots up.
She hit 2 in the third quarter the other night.
That's right. That's right. Just cold right now. She'll get, oh, really good putback there by Haley McGregor.
So Hawks back within 3.
Yep, now I got a feeling we got to slow it down again. Solberg out to Hanslow, who's
be a kick
ball's
ball.
Kicked away by Sandman. Cubs up 3. Holding the same lead that they did to start the quarter. Now it's 34-31, 2:18 to play in the third quarter. Solberg takes another breather. She's got 3 fouls. I'm sure coach doesn't want to lose her before the end. Onslow looking for help. Still, now she bounces it into Boville. Tries to get it to Miller.
And Miller gets a jump ball.
Miller gets a jump ball. That was not a good pass. That was out. Miller had to extend for that one, but did a good job of fighting for the jump ball. Now Delta Pi's back in now for the Cubs. Onslow finds help in Winquist, who gets it back. Winquist tries to get it underneath the Pies, but she is pushed from behind, and that's going to be Haley McGregor's second.
Yep, 4 team fouls on the Hawks.
Yep. So the next foul in this quarter by the Hawks, and the Cubs will go to the line for 2. Got Winquist is
some traffic
finally
down below.
Finds the outlet to Hanslow.
Good hustle by Lieber. Unfortunately goes out of bounds back to the Cubs.
All right. Hanslow's gotten under a lot of pressure down there. Good bounce pass to Miller, to Pies, but that's going to be Becker, and drives for 2. Hawks within 1, 1:49 to play in the third. Winquist, long pass to Hanslow, gets it inside to Pies, doesn't like her look. Winquist from beyond the arc, no good. Carlson with the rebound.
Canistota with that inside zone.
Hey, really good job there.
Daring the Cubs to shoot from the outside, and Winquist connects there. She's got 15 of the Cubs' 36 points tonight.
That shot over the rim, and here comes Hanslow with the ball. She's going to try to take it coast to coast, and lay up off the rim, no good.
The right idea, had an open lane there.
She did. Tried the finger roll, but just had to extend a little too far out. Sandman kicks it back out to Becker. Then to Lieber.
Lieber just looked like that one released.
Took a step behind the arc, and we're all tied.
Yeah, Lieber didn't look like a very natural release, but it made its way in. So now we're all tied up, just like that. Nice inside
from
pass.
Miller. Great job, Lexi Miller.
Yeah, nice position on the getting
30
down
to
and
play in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Hawks looked like they were playing for the last shot, but Winquist is called for reaching in.
That'll be her first foul. Thought maybe their feet got tangled for a second, but
I think she got 3 fouls in the third quarter the other night. So
no shot clock here. It's off. 24 seconds left. Solberg back in.
Yep, Winquist, the leading scorer on the floor right now with 15. Sandman up to 12 for the Hawks.
Yep. Cubs need to clamp down on defense here. Don't let them get that shot don't let them get that momentum before the end of the quarter.
It's inside.
Oh, that's a tough one. Carlson lost her footing a little bit and slid over, and
that's going to put AHHS to the line for 2.
that shot up and good.
Yeah.
Atchison with 8 points tonight. Okay, Cubs got plenty of time. Just need to slow down and set up.
Slow down, set up. And Winquist is not. Now she kicks it out, but a quick shot from Honslow. Can't get
another chance here. 4 seconds left. Inside to Pies, and Pies draws the foul. Great play on the rebounds by the Cubs. Crashing the boards. Getting the pass inside to Pies.
Delta Pies stays solid right underneath the hoop.
Yep.
Now the Cubs with a chance to extend their lead to 3 before the end of the quarter.
Pies sinks the second one.
1 for 2. She's 2 for 5 from the line. Cubs are Cubs 6 for 10.
Yeah, Cubs tried to run away with a little bit that quarter. Canistota fought back, and we got a close ball game here going in the fourth.
We do. We'll be back in 30. The rim rebound to Lieber, and she's able to put it in. We're tied at 39.
Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties here, but we should be back sound-wise.
Yep, that one is.
Boy, just things, bodies are flying
first.
all over the place. She doesn't use.
Yeah,
Now Winquist gets it. Nice
And
shot by Winquist. Boy.
She lofts it up there. Cubs up 2. 7 minutes to play in regulation. It's AHHS underneath and draws the foul from Delta Pies.
It's going to be 4 on Pies, I believe. Yep.
Well, she has been the Cubs' presence underneath the basket. With the tenacity she's played with, I'm not surprised that she's up to 4 fouls. In and out for Atchison. Pies is now going to take a breather. Coach will save her for the end. Summer Carlson back in there for the Cubs. Atchison second is able to get up and in. She's now 3 for 5 from the line. Cubs up 1. Solberg loves that spot, loves to drive, and gets that one to roll.
Slicing through that lane like butter is Solberg. And puts the Cubs up by 3.
Just the 8th point for Solberg, but an important couple there. Now around. There's Eichmann from beyond the arc.
Tough foul for Shizzle there going over the back.
Yeah. Yep, Shizzle's second.
Second team foul already this quarter for the Cubs, and we're going to have a timeout. Coach Solberg's going to call a 30-second timeout. So, Cubs hanging on to a 3-point lead versus the Hawks. We'll be back after this.
Back in Alcester, Cubs with a 3-point lead. Dave Moore with Scott Connor beside me. Coming up after this game, the Cubs boys will be playing against Canistota.
Yeah, boys played really well Tuesday night versus the Pirates.
Yep, outside for Lieber.
Wow, Canistota just seems to just be on fire from the outside, and they've tied this one up.
Lieber is perfect from beyond the arc.
Shizzle thought about shooting it, but she's going to get called for the travel.
Shizzle got called for the travel. It seemed like Atchison was pushing at her there, but
yeah, she kind of went up and down a little bit. Maybe she thought the foul. But anyway, so tie ball game here, 43 all.
Hawks have 5 from beyond the arc so far.
Yeah.
They're 5 of 12. They set up that crisscross offense. Inside to Becker, who lofts it up but well short. Now Solberg just about loses it to
Nice
Honslow,
pass.
but really nice give and go there.
Great connection between Solberg from Honslow.
I'm sure the give and go is what they had planned.
Yeah, give and go gut, and I'm not going to finish that sentence. My grammar's bad enough.
We'll say something we don't want to. Atchison tries to push her way through, but floats the ball over the rim. Cubs with a chance to extend the lead. Here comes Solberg again.
Just a
too
little
hard
bit too
off
strong.
the glass.
It's a great pass by Honslow. Now Coach Shoemaker for the Hawks going to call timeout. 45-43. Things are warming up here with 4:54 left to go. We'll be back after this.
(45-43). Cubs lead by 2. 4:54 to play in regulation against the Canistota Hawks. Cubs right now have Delta Pies with 4 fouls. A couple others with 3. Canistota has a couple with 3 as well. Delta is back out there for the Cubs. Eichmann floats that one up, or Lieber floats that one up there off the rim and no good. Solberg hurrying it down the court to Winquist. Back to Solberg, who drives.
Solberg heating up inside for the Cubs.
Cubs up by 2 possessions now. Sandman floats it up there, no good.
Long pass is back to Solberg again. She goes up with a little floater, a little bit too strong.
Should have tried the magic sky hook.
Pies with 4 fouls had really no choice, but
let her drive there.
The Cubs need an answer here.
Hanslow still cold from out from the floor. She's got 2 points tonight. We've got Atchison, who
I feel like if the Hawks don't take a shot from the 3-point line, the Cubs might be all right, but they got to really get a hand on those perimeter players.
Right. So
Solberg going to work inside again.
Tries it again, boy.
Solberg with that left hand inside.
She and Hanslow have had some magic running.
Yep. She's got 14 points just like that.
Cubs
so
back up 4.
There's a nice steal by Winquist.
Ball handed to Winquist, and
the
she
steal.
lays it in.
The steal, the drive, the finish. Winquist has the Cubs up by 6. The crowd's on their feet. With 3 minutes left to go, Cubs lead by 6. We'll be back after this.
With us, Cubs up 51-45. I'd like to thank one of our new sponsors, Custom Coils, for their support of Cubs basketball. Over in the national semifinal, Indiana leads Oregon 21-7. We're rather happy about that up here in the booth. Ole Miss fell to Miami last night, so Miami awaits the winner of tonight's game, and we will finally have an end to the college football season. I think they'll be playing that after the Super Bowl at some point.
Probably so. But Cubs here up by 6. Going to hold on. Little under 3 minutes to go. Really ramped it up on defense as of late.
They did.
Pies is going to get her 5th
Just not
foul.
able to pull away, though.
Yep.
And Pies is going to sit down. Well, no, they're not going to call that on Pies. They're going to call that on Solberg.
Yep, they're going to call on Solberg, her
Unfortunately, that's her fourth. Now we got Solberg and Pies with 4 fouls.
Yep. I did not see that.
No, which is fortunate. Carlson has 3.
Good. That's good rebound for the Cubs. They can just kind of slow it down maybe a little bit, although it seems to me they're.
I would take your time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're going to get a moving screen on Pies, and that will be her 5th. A tough one for the Cubs.
That's a tough 5th foul right there.
Yeah.
I mean, the best inside player, coach doesn't like it. Your best inside player, I'd like to see that 5th foul fighting under the basket.
Yeah. Pies had a great night for the Cubs. She was she had 8 points, but really aggressive underneath the glass, both on offense and defense.
Those were a solid 8 points.
Yep. Really fought hard tonight.
So now the Cubs' best inside presence is gone. Up 4, that one by Sandman seemed like she hurried that. That was way off the mark.
Canistota a little bit cold shooting here in this last couple minutes. Cubs have taken advantage of that, and they still lead by 4.
Now we're doing some cross-court passing.
Yep, just look for the good shot here. Solberg again from the inside.
No.
A little bit short, and rebound goes to the Hawks. We're under 2 minutes to play here. A 2-possession game. Cubs in the lead.
Inside to Atchison, who gets that to Becker.
Yeah, Hansel had her hand in there.
Foul's going to be called on Skylar Hanslow. That'll be her 3rd.
That'll stop the clock, too.
1:39 to play. Cubs up 4. And that is the Cubs' 5th foul. Canistota has yet to foul in this quarter. That puts Becker to the line for 2.
Coach Solberg's going to call timeout, talk strategy. We'll take a timeout, too. Back after.
Teams coming back out on the floor here. 51-47, Cubs in the lead. Ellie Becker is going to have a second free throw attempt here, try to make it a 1-possession game with 1:39 to play. Delta Pies has fouled out for the Cubs.
So just reset the 139 here. Well, we'll do it in just a second here after that rebound. It goes off the support.
No,
that's going to be no
support.
good. Yep. Went. Yep. So it looks like they're gonna press now.
That was fortunate.
Yep. So
Ellie Becker misses both of her
believe
free
it or not,
throws.
the Hawks are in the bonus, and they have not committed a foul, so still have 5 to give for the Cubs here with 1:33 left to go. Cubs break the press,
frankly means the Cubs can really take their time and let themselves be fouled.
Yep.
Elsie Boville back in there.
Yeah. 117, 115.
10 on the shot clock. Solberg out to Hanslow, who tries to spin it around.
This is
Solberg
Solberg
tries
again.
to drive from that side, and 1 for Emma Solberg. She has had great success driving the left side of the lane, and that time gets 2 and a chance for 3.
Solberg would do well driving in Britain.
That was classy. Well done.
Let's make it 11 from that left side tonight. That free throw shot, unfortunately, comes up a little bit short.
Right, that was Emma's first free throw of the night.
Yes.
But Solberg with 16 points now. She's second on the Cubs behind Winquist, 19.
That shot goes in for the Hawks.
AHHS with
still a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
save it.
Dear. Solberg unable to save it. 42.6 on the clock. Canistota will inbound after that turnover.
Yeah.
Don't lose composure now, ladies.
Possession arrow right now belongs to the Cubs.
Lieber to
And
Sandman.
only one team foul on the Hawks. Cubs have already put the Hawks in the bonus. It's going to be a 3-point
Lieber puts
shot.
that
a
up,
little
and
bit
that
too
is
short.
short.
Nice rebound by Boval. Huge rebound by Boval on that missed shot.
Solberg just trying to draw the foul, and she does.
She does, so Cubs will get it out of bounds. Just the second team foul on the Hawks.
Shot clock is off. 26.2 to play. Cubs with a 4-point lead. Yeah, second team foul on the Hawks in this half, so they got a lot of fouls to give. Move the ball around. Move the ball around. Move the ball around.
So there's three.
There we
Third.
go. Yep, this is a really important lesson for the Cubs to learn how to play like this. Don't give up the ball. Allow yourself to get fouled. Get as much time off that clock as possible.
So there's foul number 4. So
yeah, we'll see who they call it on. Nope, that is off. That is Atchison because Lieber was up to 4 fouls.
yep. So now 4 fouls. This will put the Cubs at the free throw line with the next foul. Still 2-possession game. Cubs just need to get this inbounded.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. Winquist in a huge trifecta trap there.
They're going to call that one on Atchison, and that'll finally put the Cubs to the line.
Yep. So Cubs now will just have to hopefully Isis will get a chance to hit some free throws here.
2-possession game. Cubs up 4 with 18.3 to play, but
What a great night from Winquist and Solberg, the two juniors. Winquist with their 20th point. Solberg has 16 points.
yeah, now the Cubs up 5. Winquist.
The Cubs
6
need
of
it.
7
Don't
from
foul.
the
Just
line.
need to kind of let the clock run a little bit.
Lieber.
Wow, that
Lieber's
one
able
went
to
in.
hit.
Yeah.
Not over yet.
Yeah.
Don't give that ball up, Skylar. Oh, no.
So 6 seconds left. The Hawks will have a chance. And they're going to call timeout. That's just an unfortunate series of events there as that three-pointer just rattled in for the Hawks. And they get a chance now with 6.5 seconds left.
Yeah, Atchison, that was her first three-point attempt of the night, but couldn't have come at a better time.
So what do you do if you're the Cubs on defense? Do you think about fouling, putting them at the line?
I think you put them at the line.
With 5 seconds, and
Yeah.
then they'd have to miss it on purpose or try to get a steal on the inbound.
With a 2-point lead, I don't like putting them at the line. But with a 3-point,
yeah, we'll just kind of see.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people do that, some people don't. So
like I said, I never made the stat sheet in 9th grade basketball, so I might not be the world's expert on this, but I think I would foul here. The trouble is you got to be careful who you foul with because if it does go to overtime, you don't want to be without your best shooters.
And you got to make sure they're not shooting a 3-point shot.
Right.
6.5 seconds left to go. Here's
Lieber
the inbound.
will inbound, and she finds Becker, sets her feet, and we're tied.
Wow, what a shot by Becker.
We are tied at 55.
Becker got that shot, stepped back, and just sank the 3. Cubs are stunned that this one is now going to overtime. Wow, what a shot by the Hawks.
We just could not throw the dagger. Cubs and Hawks tied at 55. Well, it has been a great 32 minutes so far.
Whew. Yeah.
The boys' game will follow this, but we've got extra basketball here. Cubs held a 3-point lead at halftime, 2-point lead at the end of the third quarter, but Giving up a 6-point lead in the final 10 seconds of the game here. 2 3-pointers by Rue Atchison and Ellie Becker, who were solid under pressure for the Hawks. As we head into overtime, because of the way that game ended, Rue Atchison and Emma Sandman and Allison Lieber all have 4 fouls for Canistota.
Solberg has 4 for the Cubs. Pies is fouled out.
Right. And so, the team's got to be careful here. Pies had to allow some drives there at the end of her time on the court because she didn't want to foul out and eventually did.
Yeah. I don't know what happens. I'm not familiar with the overtime rules on fouls, if they stay in the bonus or not.
Well, I think we're going to find out really soon because there's a lot of 4s up there on the board.
Yeah, well, I just don't know if the team fouls stay at 5. I think they stay in the bonus. So
good question. The 2 threes go up there. That ball goes to Canistota, but she put her feet on the ground before she.
So Cubs need to strike early here.
Before she passed that, and now
kind of end this.
Solberg will inbound. Just a few seconds into overtime, Winquist looks for help and finds it in Boville, gets it underneath. Solberg again. Fortunately, Hanslow able to get that. Hard pass to Solberg off the glass and no good. Here come the Hawks.
Yeah, Solberg was on the other side of the basket that time. She's made her living tonight from the left side. Wide open is number 23.
Oh, my.
Calling for the ball.
Yeah, Jersey Spicer back in there for the Hawks.
But the Hawks get the offensive rebound. Winquist goes for the steal.
Shot clock down to 14 because the ball didn't hit iron.
Cubs playing good defense.
Down to 9.
Moment.
Cubs with a great defense. Winquist just about to steal.
Yeah,
gets that off her
there's a lot of contact
face, though,
there.
and
yeah, maybe it was just the ball.
Hawks get the rebound, and they get a fresh 35.
Yep.
They're content to move that ball around and wait for the right shot. Lieber off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound again, no good.
Cubs just can't seem to control the glass. Hawks have been living down here.
That one goes off of Carlson. The Hawks have held the ball for the better part of a minute here. Still tied at 55 in overtime. That's off the back.
There's
of the
a rebound.
No good.
Finally controlled by the Cubs. They'll get a chance to get back on the offensive end of the floor.
Here comes Solberg. Take your time. Set up the offense. Hanslow's been cold from beyond the arc so far tonight. Winquist just about has that taken away. Carlson inside to Solberg. Decides to kick it out to Hanslow. That's just about taken away. 10 on the shot clock. Carlson trying to get under the hoop. Now Solberg from 22, no good. And Winquist fights for the rebound and 2.
Great rebound for Winquist, and she puts it back in. And what are they going to call here?
We're right back to the pepperoni and plain question, aren't we?
Yep.
I guess they settled that.
Maybe they had to change their dinner reservations.
With overtime, they're not going to make their 9 o'clock reservation.
Well, they got to ref another game. So.
Yes, they do. So that puts the Cubs up 2. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Hanslow collects the rebound.
It'd be great for the Cubs to get a 2-possession lead here. Oh, that pass intercepted. Nice.
And Hanslow
draws the foul.
Hanslow made sure she drew that foul.
Yep.
Or she committed that foul.
Looks like she's okay. She went down hard.
That's the 4th on Hanslow. So we now have Solberg, Hanslow with 4, Carlson with 3, and Delta Pi is already out. Winquist with 23 so far for the Cubs. Solberg with 16 in this overtime matchup. Only 2 points in overtime, now 3. Sandman has him within one, can tie it with this. And she does. 7 for 8 from the line for Emma Sandman. 1:42 remaining in overtime. Cubs and Hawks tied at 57. Now Solberg pulls up, can't find any help. That's underneath to
Elsie Bogle grabs her own rebound. Great rebound by Elsie.
That is.
This is Honslow.
Honslow still cannot connect from the floor, but a travel called on Rue Atchison.
So we're starting to get loud here in Alcester-Hudson Gymnasium.
80 seconds remaining in overtime. Each team with 2 points in this 4-minute frame. Solberg finds Winquist, whose defender falls down, but
they're going to call a foul over the back on Honslow. So that'll be on Honslow, I think.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
That is on Honslow. That'll be 5 for her.
It was a tough fought for rebound, and they're going to call over the back. So Honslow's going to sit. Chisel comes in. Two free throws for Ellie Becker.
I was hoping
Honslow with 2 points tonight.
I was hoping that was on Carlson, but.
And Becker.
Now Becker can give the Hawks the lead.
And that one just a bit short. Nice rebound by Carlson.
So that answers your question. Both teams stay at top 5 fouls to start the half.
Yep.
Or to start overtime. And Coach Solberg wants a timeout.
Well, we got a barn burner here in Alcester-town as we're all tied up. 1:07 left to go to overtime. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
We're back in Alcesterburg here, 57-57.
Boys waiting anxiously, but we still got a lot of business to do left in this overtime with 1:07 left. Reset the game. Both teams were in the bonus going into overtime. That stays, so both teams are still in the bonus. 1:07 on the clock. Possession arrow is pointing toward Alcester as of right now.
Yeah, so Alcester will inbound after that timeout. Cubs have 2 timeouts remaining. Hawks only have 1. Winquist tries to go around the horn, get us to Solberg underneath, who tries that again. This rolls off the front of the rim. 53 seconds remaining. Yeah, Solberg's had success from that side of the rim.
By trying to drive contact.
Now Sandman tries for 3. That's in and out, no good. And
nice job by Chisel.
A jump ball called. Chisel.
It's always close when you kind of reach around like that, but the advantage goes to the Cubs. That'll flip the possession arrow back to the Hawks as soon as we inbound it. Cubs could use a score here, obviously 57-57, but I feel like it's been a while since we've had a basket. Have we had a basket? We've had 1 basket this overtime, or has anybody had any baskets?
We have 2 points for each squad. Solberg unable to connect there, and she commits.
Yeah,
she
probably not a foul you want to commit. She was going for the ball, but it's going to be her 5th.
And so we're going to have 3 Cubs on the bench now with 5. What's amazing is that the Hawks have not been called for a foul yet in overtime. They've got.
And they really, their 5 fouls they had were just
they were just
trying to come back,
end the game there.
So they haven't really been called for a true foul in this
Becker has
4th quarter and overtime.
To give the Hawks the lead.
Cubs catch a break there.
Good. So far, Becker has been unable to connect from the free throw line in overtime. But she can there.
23 seconds. Cubs will have to come down and
1 point
answer.
the difference.
Winquist, probably the one you want with the ball, and she's going to go coast
drives.
to coast and draws the foul.
Draws the foul. She gets 2 from the line here.
Okay, so 16.5 seconds left. Cubs down by 1. Winquist shoots 2 fouls. That's 5 fouls on Sandman. On AHHS.
So AHHS is done.
And Winquist the line to shoot 2.
She has been the Cubs' most solid free throw shooter tonight. She ties it, 16.5 to play in overtime. Hawks still have a timeout.
And Coach Solberg's going to use a timeout.
And he's going to take a full timeout. That'll leave each team with 16.5 to play in a tie game in overtime.
And we'll just keep it here. So 16.5 seconds left. Obviously, you want to make this free throw if you're the Cubs, but you also want to hustle back on defense. Want to definitely guard the 3 from the Hawks. They've been lights out this game from beyond the arc.
Well, they have, and the game isn't over until the buzzer goes off.
Definitely have somebody on Sandman. She's got what tonight? She's got...
Sandman has 14.
Yep. Atchison has 18, but she's fouled out.
Yeah.
And Lieber has 14. So both Lieber and Sandman pretty dangerous. So you think the ball's going to be in their hand. Now, they don't need a 3, but that seems to be their bread and butter. So definitely got to watch out for that.
It does. And we've got 3 players out now for fouls. Pies, Solberg, and Hanslow. Solberg and Hanslow were big presences out on the perimeter.
Yep.
Pie's the best presence underneath. The game right now is at the free throw line. Emily Winquist trying to give the Cubs the lead for the second time in overtime. She does.
Okay, Cubs got to get back on defense.
58.
You do not want to foul if you're the Cubs. 10, 11, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
This is going to be Sandman with the ball. 5 seconds. And
Becker, and they call the...
They're going to say it's on the floor, but it's still going to be 2 free throw shots.
Yep, before the shot. But that doesn't matter. That's academic at this point.
1 second. That's a tough one. Cubs had good defense. Wonder if they're going to add any time. They're going to leave. They're going to add a little more time to it or not. They're going to add some time to the clock. So Cubs at the mercy of the free throws of Becker here. 2.5 now on the clock. So still want to crash the boards. Don't allow. Of course, the first shot you're just going to watch it.
Right.
And that one falls short. So if you get a miss here on the second shot,
grab that ball and hold on to it.
Yep,
and
grab
wait for
that
someone
ball.
to hit you.
Yep, exactly. Shot number
Chisel
2.
And Carlson under the net for the Cubs, hoping for a rebound. That one goes Winquist. Oh, and Sandman unable to connect, and the Cubs pull it out, 59-58.
And the Hawks they had plenty of chances. They just ran out of chances. Cubs hang on by a claw and defeat the Hawks in overtime, 59-58.
Emily Winquist, 8 of 9 from the line, including the most important one of the night. And we can breathe easy. The Cubs had not beaten Canistota for some time, not since 2016, but they get this one.
59-58. Well, stay tuned. The boys' game is next, and if the boys' game is half as exciting as that one, we're in for a real treat.
And you won't be able to sleep.
Sleep is not important at this point. We're all good. Stay tuned. We'll run some ads here. We'll get the boys' game here after the warm-up. Cubs basketball.
We'll see you soon. live.
Sorry about that. Apparently we were frozen, but hopefully we're back.
All thawed out. Nothing. Just.
No, I think the computer was tired after that girls'
I think we all needed
overtime.
a little extra break.
Well, Cubs started out with a technical foul. I didn't really was messing with the computer. Not sure what it was. Must have been maybe a scorebook issue or something. Not too sure. But the Hawks did not make a free throw.
I don't see it out there, but I remember in high school we had a uniform number 7. We went halfway through the season without anyone saying anything. But in high school ball, you can't have any digits over 5.
Yeah, I think I've seen this before where just somebody didn't get in the scorebook, and so for some reason or the other. So I'm not too sure. We'll have to get some clarification on that. So
well, fortunately, both free throws were missed, and we're able to start the game clean.
And I apologize for you guys who did not get to see the warm-ups or the starting lineups or the first whistle. Hopefully we're back. Someone will let me know if we're back.
Well, hopefully they are not over watching the Indiana-Oregon game. Yeah. That's at half right now.
Looks like it says it's going. I think it's back. We'll see what's happening here. Looks like a guy's game to me. I think
Hart misses the second. 3-0 Cubs a minute into the game.
Well, you keep our eye on the messages from our listeners. Hopefully we're back in action here. Looks like, according to everything I've got, should be working here for us now.
AHHS draws the foul for Canistota, and he will. No, they're going to say that was on the floor, so that's just the first foul on the Cubs.
Yep. So the Cubs come into the game with a 3-3 record. Great win on Tuesday versus the Hawks. The Cubs really forced the tempo in the game, and they kind of used that transition and that quick, fast-paced game to really do well on offense. There was a little bit lull, but they fought back and did well. So they come in 3-3. Canistota has not tasted the victory column this year. They come in with a record of 0-8.
Hake sends that over Boville's head. That'll allow the Hawks to inbound, and 6'3" junior Dane Krinke comes up the floor with it. He sets up for a 3, and that is off the mark.
Nice rebound by Walth. Walth with the ball, gets it off to Boville. He's going to get across the timeline. Oh, pass intercepted by Atkinson, and he draws the foul. So Boville gets a pass stolen and then commits the foul. And that'll be the second foul on Boville already. He'll go to the bench, and in comes junior Isaac Somervall. So not the start Boville wanted. Looks like they're still checking, make sure everything is okay on the scorer's table there. They got it straightened out now. And the Hawks will inbound the ball. 3-0 Cubs. Early going here. Cubs looking for their second win in a row.
Rather sloppy opening to the game here. Great block by Jacob Cole there.
Yep, and that pass is intercepted again. So Atkinson with 2 interceptions for the Hawks. This will be Krinke for 3, and he drains it, ties this one up. And Coach Johnson says, let's talk this one over, guys. So just like that, 3-3 in the opening stanza. If you're just joining us, you missed a barn burner from the girls. They had a lead, and Canistota fought back, hit a 3 with pretty much no time left, and sent the game into overtime. And Cubs hung on. Canistota had 2 free throws at the end and a putback, all missed, and Cubs held on for the 1-point win.
Hats off to Emily Winquist, our leading scorer in that game, and especially the 2 free throws she hit at the end of overtime to give the Cubs the win. Hopefully that timeout settles everyone down.
Yeah, Cubs just need to get back into rhythm here, and way early in the game, of course. And Walt's going to carry the ball across the timeline for the Cubs and set up the offense. This is Hake on the near side. Fires it off to Ahart. Canistota looks like they do have some height. That pass is just a bit outside.
I thought AHHS tipped it, but I guess not.
Oh, Canistota will get the ball back. Cubs with some three straight turnovers. The last 3 times down the court. This is Miller. Pops it back out to Atchison. Playing hot potato right now. Atchison driving in on Jacob Cole. Nice move. Shot a little bit too strong. Rebound fought for. Walth, the senior, comes down with it. What the Cubs do in the half court. Walth for 3 is going to be short. And out of bounds.
Missed everything on the way out.
Cubs seem to thrive Tuesday night in their transition offense when they push the tempo a little bit. Struggle a little bit in the half court. So they've been forced into a half court situation here tonight. And that's the 4th turnover for the Cubs. So 4 turnovers and only 3 points here with 4:26 left to go in the first for the Cubs.
It's like coach is going to change his lineup here pretty soon.
That's Atchison drives the ball. And
Meyer
comes up short.
Meyer and Brown are going to enter for the Cubs after this first free throw.
Jackson Meyer, real good defensive game on Tuesday night. Really, his presence was felt on the defensive end, tipped a lot of passes, and really played his best game of the year. So we'll see what he brings tonight as Ethan Brown, who had a 3-pointer Tuesday night as well. So
bit of a smaller lineup in there now, but quicker.
So 4 juniors and a senior, the senior Cole, the tallest member of the Cubs team. And just like that, the Hawks have a 2-point lead here, early going. That puts some half-court pressure on the Cubs. Intercepted again. I tell you, Atchison, he's got 3 interceptions. Like he's playing for that dominant Hawks football team.
Or the Indiana Hoosiers tonight.
Yeah. And here's Jacob Cole. Cubs get a reset.
He took an extra step. I was worried about that.
Brown thought about the 3 and took an extra step. So Cubs off with a little sluggish start here, down by 4. Just under 4 minutes left here in quarter number 1. And looks like the Cubs are going to put the full court press on.
Canistota comes
long,
in.
Wow,
Holy
nice
cow,
catch.
That
Man.
was a touchdown pass.
A pitch and catch from Atchison to Schroeder. And the winless Hawks up 6 early on the Cubs. Well, as we head out of that timeout, Cubs 6 turnovers here in the first quarter.
Canistota on a 9-0 run. Coach Johnson trying to slow that down.
Well, we had six turnovers and 1 broken clipboard already. Been a frustrating start for the Cubs for sure.
Boy, yeah, and there's another walk. Now the Cubs are going to argue that
it was a jump stop.
Yeah, but to no avail. Another turnover for the Cubs.
Meyer, defensive pressure on Atchison. Krinky now gets it off to Schroeder. Shot clock at 15. Long three-pointer again, rattles around short. Rebound fought for. Walth ends up with it. Cubs are going to push the tempo. Nope, they're going to slow it down a little bit. I thought maybe they pushed the tempo just a little bit. Walth shake and bakes. Nice pass.
Very nice.
Walth to his tight end, Cole, underneath. Cubs back on the board.
I didn't like Walth outside the arc, but that worked out.
Now Hake with the interception. A little drive, stutter step in the lane. And Hake goes to the line to shoot 2.
The Cubs can make this a one-possession game just like that.
Yep. Cubs do that transition game well.
Under 3 to go in the opening frame. Cubs down 4.
Hake lines up free throw number 2. That one short, rebounded by Atchison. Cubs with a little pressure here in the half court. Atchison dribbles all the way through it and draws the foul.
I don't think there have been many seconds when Atchison doesn't have his hand on the ball.
No, I feel like he has his, if he wants to take it coast to coast, he takes it coast to coast.
Yeah.
So 9-5, and Atchison.
And he's been good at drawing fouls so far. Cubs already into bonus here for the first quarter.
And Atchison sinks free throw number 1 and lines up for the second. And Cole skies for the rebound. Cubs will push it up court. This is Hake. Shakes and bake. Nice shot by.
Drive.
Nice. Oh, there's an interception by Meyer. Nice. This is three-pointer for Hake.
On that drive, Hake did a really good job moving his shoulders and getting the defender to move just a centimeter.
Yep, Cubs just down by 3. Elbow shot at the far baseline, short rebound. Jacob Cole. Jacob had a nice.
He's in trouble.
Jacob was the leading scorer for the day's win. This is Cole. He's going to drive in the lane. Nice drive, just a little bit short. Shaked and baked, but didn't cook the chicken. And that one will go out of bounds. Back to the Cubs.
I caught it. I was listening. I don't know if anyone else is.
And we got a timeout on the floor. Things looking a little better for the Cubs. They're down 3, 1:57 left to go. We'll be back after these messages from our. The timeout. The Cubs will have it. There they trail 7.
10-7.
10-7.
Trail by 3.
Yes, that's the math. New math, old math, it's the same math. Still rock and roll to me. Cubs down by 3. Here's Hake. He's going to dribble baseline.
And Cole instead knew.
Cole had a nice drive, just couldn't connect. Bova with it
there we go.
in the right place at the right time is Ethan Brown. puts up 2 for the Cubs. They're only down by 1. Full court pressure. It's going to be a 3-point attempt.
Oh, he had a long time
A
for
little
that
bit too
one.
strong, and Cole with the rebound and draws the foul. Just a third-team foul on the Hawks. And Cubs will get the ball back. Down 1. Chance to tie or take the lead on this possession.
Not a full court press, but definitely a little bit of pressure in the
Yeah.
backcourt.
Cubs going to wait patiently here to set something up. This will be a drive by Wall.
Oh, nice job.
Floats like a butterfly, stings like the bee. Wall hits a floater in the lane, and Cubs back in the lead.
Canistota moves the ball up the floor really quickly and sets themselves up for a lot of open shots.
Yep. Oh, Hake
Oh,
loses
dear.
the ball.
Yeah. And keeps AHHS from making it to the basket.
It's going to be a foul. It's going to be Hake's, I believe his second foul. No, first foul. Yeah, first foul. The Cubs are in the bonus, or Hawks are in the bonus.
Yeah, Cole Ahart already with 3 for the Cubs.
Yeah, he's been a good inside player for the Cubs this season.
AHHS having trouble from the free throw line to start the game.
Just 30 seconds left to here in the first quarter. Started very slowly for the Cubs, but they now have the 11-10 lead. Does Hake thought about the 3?
2-second difference with the shot clock. Ooh, AHHS just about takes it again.
Now Brown's going to go for a 3, and that's going to be a little bit too strong. Nice rebound underneath Wall.
Yeah, we can keep it the rest of the quarter now.
Fights for
Yep,
it. 7
Hake.
seconds left.
Don't hurry it, Evan.
Hake's going to go in the
He
lane.
hurries it and
draws the foul.
oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, that was close.
That was. Cranky did a good job. I mean, he's 6'3", so he's above everybody. But apparently just got his shoulder, and that'll put Hake at the line.
Yep. Hake to shoot 2. Cubs got Walth and Cole back. Hawks have been prone to get that ball up the court quickly in this first quarter.
.9 seconds. It'd be a shame to give up points now. There we go. Hake perfect on those 2.
Long shot is short. And we go to the end of the quarter after a rough start. Cubs back on top by 3. We'll be back with quarter number 2 after this. All that stuff.
Oh, I grew up on Apple as well. I had a Mac Plus.
And we're back here. Beginning of quarter number 2. Canistota got off to a fast start. Cubs weathered the storm.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
Cut down their turnovers. They had a turnover plague there for a couple minutes, but
Cubs on a 10-1 run. Finished that quarter.
this is Cole. Going to go out to Wolf. Wolf for
That's
3.
a 13-1 run. Really good shot from.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Wolf. And
Well, it was
we're
a
up by
good
6.
shot, but it was also a good offensive setup
Yeah,
to create
yeah.
space for Cole to put that up.
Canistota seems to be patient with the ball all of a sudden. Their half-court set. Walsh had some good rebounds in this first half already.
Fortunately for the Cubs, the Hawks shooting has gone cold.
Summervald skies for the rebound. Gets fouled. That'll be the first foul on the Hawks in this quarter. Foul's going to be on number 0, Krinky. And off the bench for the Hawks. Cubs get the 2 points there. 8-point lead. Timeout Hawks. So Cubs up by 8. 6:48 left to go till halftime. We'll be back after this. And we're back here, 18-10, 6:48 left to go to halftime. Canistota got off to a quick start. Cubs have been in control, have righted the ship, and now lead by 8. Got wrestling here on Thursday night. We'll have that for you as well. Senior night for the Cubs. We'll honor our senior wrestling as number 3 Atchison goes up
seen
strong.
That before, haven't we?
Yep. So Atchison's had some steals tonight for sure. Ends a drought for the Hawks, and they trail by 6. But we'll have senior night for Owen Cirk on Thursday night. We'll bring that for you live here. I will have our Cubs live stream wrestling guru, Mr. Tim Reed, explain all the wrestling action for you because I'm not well versed in that subject. But we'll bring that for you.
That is one sport you don't do.
Yeah, I haven't been around it, and I still trying to figure it out. So I need to be better at watching it. But
you can only do so much, Scott.
We'll have it for you. It'll just be one mat, so it won't be like 4 mats going on at once. So they'll be hopefully pretty easy to follow and watch at home. Walt a little bit short for 3. In the middle, nice pass. Shot a little short. Fighting for the rebound is Wolf, but number 10, Miller, comes up with it. He's going to turn around and shoot the 3. And Cubs control the rebounds. Walt's got a handful of rebounds this half for sure. I don't have those official stats, but he's come down with a few of them. Nice drive by Walt.
Oh, dear.
Loses the handle, and they come up with it. Gliding to the basket is Miller. And rebound to the Cubs, and they draw the foul. Third foul on the Hawks this quarter. Andy Bovel's back in the game after 2 quick fouls to start out the game. And He's going to inbound the ball.
I'm amazed with as much as Braden Atchison has been all over the floor tonight. That's only his first foul.
Yeah, he has been everywhere. We've called his name a lot.
He has been the offensive catalyst and created a number of steals. There's almost another one.
Yep.
Pace and Atchison there.
Yep. I'm guessing they're brothers.
I'm guessing they're brothers.
Payson a sophomore, Braden a senior. Hawks get the ball back. Cubs lead by 6. Our next home broadcast will be a week from tonight. Cubs will take on Flandreau Indian School. Kind of a new opponent on the schedule. I know the girls went out there and went to Flandreau and played them in volleyball this last fall. Cubs will go on the road before that, tomorrow they'll be in Chester for an afternoon tilt, so it's going to be kind of late tonight. They'll have to turn around. I think that bus leaves pretty early tomorrow. And they'll be at Chester, which will be a tough opponent for the Cubs tomorrow. And Braden Atchison with a shot, the miss, but draws the foul. And it's going to be 3 fouls now. Who was that on? That was on Andrew Boble. That's 3 fouls for Andrew, and he's got to go right back out. Got 2 quick fouls, sat for a while, and then came in and unfortunately got his 3rd foul. So Jacob Cole will sit back in for him. Cole Ahart hanging out down underneath the Cubs basket here. Maybe he's looking for the long pass. Nobody sees him. Now they see him. He's kind of nonchalantly just kind of shut. Yeah, they probably did.
There's somebody listening to your broadcast.
I know. That's good. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I know there's people listening because they told me when it wasn't working before the game. So, which I do appreciate because I would not have had a clue or thought to look over, see that it was frozen. Jacob Cole with a three-pointer, nothing but the bottom of the net for the senior Cole. And Cubs. But he gets 2. He gets 2 rebounds. Long 3-point shot, rattles around, rebounded by Hake. Cubs look to press, but Hake slows it down after he gets to the timeline. This is Meyer from the baseline, a little bit too strong. Cole Ahart can't get the rebound. And back out of bounds to the Hawks.
I think Meyer rushed that.
Long 3-point attempt, falling down is Atchison. No whistle. Cubs get the rebound, and now here comes Hake. He's gonna slice and dice through the lane and just come up just a little bit short. Long outlet pass.
Oh, really
Meyer
good
gets,
defense by Jackson Meyer.
Meyer with the block. We're just going back and forth. It's a track meet,
slow
folks.
down, my friends.
And the ball is going to be out of bounds. So felt like Cats watching tennis for a second there with the ball going back and forth, but chance to catch our breath. Nice inbound pass off the glass is a little bit too strong, and here come the Hawks. Nice pass. Great connection. That was
it's a pace and action.
Yeah, nice pass from Miller, though. And just like that, the Hawks are back within 5. Hake's going to get a 3 block, but he gets the ball back. Ahart, he's going to try a 3. It's going to be a little bit too short. Rebounded, fought for. Atchison has the ball, and Coach Richardson's going to call a timeout for the Hawks. Well, we picked up the pace a little bit here. 21-16 your score. 2:45 left to go into halftime. Cubs in the lead. We'll be back after this. And we're back here, 21-16 your score. 2:45 left to go to halftime. Canistota kind of hanging around. Cubs lead by 5. I got to talk. Long three-point attempt. Rebound fought for. And it's...
Oh, Hake did a really good job of fighting for that rebound.
Yeah, Schroeder came down with it, but couldn't keep couldn't keep a handle on it. And Cubs will have the ball here. Really haven't been able to extend this lead very much.
I'm glad they've slowed this game down a little bit because all that harried movement didn't favor anybody for a couple of minutes there.
Missed shot there. Miller with a rebound. It's kind of been stuck at 21-16 for I don't know how long.
And it's going to remain stuck there.
Walt cleans up on their nice outlet pass to Meyer.
Oh, dear. Meyer just went beyond the
Brown fighting for the ball. What are they going to call? It's going to be close. They're going to say Cubs ball. Nice play by the junior Brown. Tiptoeing on the sidelines, knocking it off the Canistota player. Nice hustle. Cubs will have the ball back.
Oh, dear.
Another steal.
There's another AHHS steal.
And Miller finishes the deal, brings the Hawks within 3.
Easton Miller did a really good job reaching back with the ball there and laying it up on the rim.
Brown stumbled. They're going to say kick ball, though. Bailed Brown out there. Kind of stumbled a little bit. What are they going to say? They're going to say a foul, actually. It wasn't a kick ball. It was a kick player. I saw the kick, and I was like, how was that a kick?
Right.
But it was a kick player. So.
Kickball is one of those games that sounds fun in theory.
Yeah, nothing really happens a lot.
No.
Brown with the ball, feeds it inside to Ahart. Canistota really bunching up on the inside defense, but Cole muscles the way through there. Just can't get the shot to fall. And ball is going to, they're going to say off Alcester-Hudson, and it'll be Hawk ball, 21-18 your score. Hawks trail the Cubs by 3. 1 minute left to go until halftime. Nice rebound. Cubs really controlling the boards really well on the defensive side. It's going to be another foul. I think that's going to be 5. That should be shooting 2. So Cubs in the bonus here. And to the line will be number 21, Cole, trying to extend this 3-point lead.
That foul by Atchison didn't seem really necessary.
It's the second on Atchison.
The Cubs have not been overwhelming in their transition tonight.
No, they were, like I said, that worked really well for them on Tuesday night. Just haven't found the right cylinders, and they've had good transition, good looks, just haven't been able to finish the play with the basket. So that one rattles in and out.
1 of 2.
Brings the lead to 4. 43 seconds long, 3-point attempt. Misses everything, but Atchison there with a rebound. And by the way, that's number 22, Joshua Koenig. And Cole fights for the rebound, and Koenig commits the foul. So Cole will go right back to the line where he hit 1 of 2, what seems like just a few moments ago. And that one rattles a little bit short. Free throw shooting hasn't been, to be kindly, real outstanding in the stat category for the Cubs throughout the season. I don't have their season percentage, but it's been probably something Coach Johnson would want to work on a little bit. Cole open underneath the basket, puts up and in. Why hit your free throws when you can just be wide open under the basket and put 2 back? So nice play by Jacob Cole. Cubs back up to 6-point lead. Ball is just flying all over the place. Atchison couldn't control it.
Evan Hake wisely forces the jump ball.
Yep, that'll be possession arrow to the Hawks. 16 seconds left to go until halftime. We'll see what Coach Richardson draws up for the Hawks. Gonna put some subs in. Schroeder, Krinke, and Braden Atchison back in. And Isaac Summervall is going to check back in for Ethan Brown. So they're going to, coach is yelling for one shot.
Payson Atchison and Braden Atchison back
and
in
their
there.
one shot's going to be a three-pointer. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Easton Miller.
Cuts the lead in half.
Cubs with 5 seconds left to go. Loose ball. So Canistota.
They didn't have to rush that.
On a little bit of run here. 4.5 seconds left. They pulled within 3.
He's got time to set his feet, but
I think that shot was partially blocked by Cole, maybe.
I think Cole.
Well, Cubs barely in the lead here. At times they want to run with it and then run away with this game, but the Hawks keep clawing back, and we got a 3-point ball game at halftime. We'll be back after whatever you do for halftime watching at home. We'll have second half action for you.